been saving this for the right moment since day one.
So the season begins like right after the last one ended, you know, with Nora being like disintegrated and all that. And she left a message. Iris and Barry listened to it. They cried, they laughed, you know, blah, 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 grief and process. And then after that, the message gets like fried and, you know, it's sad times again. Anyway, after that, we flash forward like 4 months. And then we see Godspeed like run around from out of nowhere. Like, what the hell is he doing back here? What's going on? We don't know. And it turns out that it's not even Godspeed. Just some random dude, like, speaking in, like, television static. And it turns out that he's not the only one because there are 4 others like him. So, you know, mystery for later, I guess. Because they don't bring it up at all in this episode, to be honest. Which surprised me, because the villain of this episode wasn't exactly the greatest. Anyway, after that, Team Flash all gets together and then they have like a barbecue for like 5 minutes straight where they like laugh and crap like that. I don't know why this was in here for so long, but it was like a really weird scene of them like chilling. Like, what is this? Fast and the Furious?
I don't have friends. I got family.
Anyway, after the barbecue is over, Caitlin goes to Bloodwork's mom's funeral because she died of some kind of crazy like cancer disease or something. Anyway, they get together and Bloodwork's just like, "Hey girl, how you doing? You trying to get some coffee later?" And she's just like, "Yeah, okay." Sure, why not? And it turns out that Caitlin actually has problems controlling Killer Frost for some reason. Yeah, Killer Frost just like pops out whenever she wants to, and then she doesn't pop out when she needs to. It's really weird. Trust me, it gets resolved by the end of the episode. It's just a very flimsy excuse. Anyway, we're moving past that. After Caitlin meets with Bloodwork, we see Iris digging through the trash because of the jacket that Nora left behind, because she's still grieving like 4 months later for some reason. I mean, she justifies it, saying that like, oh, she'll be born later, so I'll get to meet her again. But she's still sentimental about the one Nora that she lost. It's kind of a little weird to think about, but you know, yeah, that's her story for this episode, to be honest. It's kind of emotional, but you know, I also hate Nora, so it was emotional for them. Let's just say that. So anyway, a black hole just appears in the junkyard and almost swallows up freaking Iris and this one random ass trash dude. But it turns out that no, it was there like for a couple seconds, then closed and went away. Like, what the hell was the point of this? Anyway, after that, Team Flash is just like, we gotta find the black hole that is not even materialized at this point. And if you guys know anything about black holes, you would know that like even like a little small black hole, we all dead. It's not even funny if you guys know anything about black holes. But this one is just like, oh no, it's just a portal to a pocket dimension or something. I don't know. But it's not a black hole, even though they call it one. It's supposed to be like, they're supposed to be scientists, right? Like, I'm not tripping. Because if this was a black hole, you would freaking know it was a black hole, and then you would die. Anyway, regardless, Ralph comes back, and I'm pretty sure he thinks that he's James Bond, like for like a second. I'm pretty sure they even played the James Bond music in the episode.
The name's Dibney. Ralph Dibney.
He's been on a missing persons case for 3 months, which kind of makes me think that he's not a good detective. But we're past that. He even traveled to like Peru and crap like that. Whatever. Anyway, after that, Bloodwork is just like, hey, yo, Caitlin, you trying to get this coffee? So Caitlin's just like, I'll meet you there, fam. So both of them go to get coffee, and Bloodwork is just like, hey, yo, so, you know my mom's weird cancer thing? I developed a cure, right? But I need dark matter. And Caitlin's just like, bro, this wasn't even a date. You're just dicking around with me. And Bloodwork is just like, yeah, man, I'm sorry. And Caitlin's just like, nah, I ain't giving you nothing. You're a dick, and leaves. But as she's leaving, another black hole just like pops into existence right next to Caitlin. And then Caitlin's just like, yo, Killer Frost, help me out, bro. And Killer Frost is just like, nah. So Caitlin's getting sucked into the hole until Flash shows up. And then he rescues her and everything's A-okay, I guess. Yeah, so later on, Team Flash find out who was the one that actually created the black hole. And it was some random ass live streamer dude. Like, he was streaming himself on like YouTube or Twitch or whatever, just like uploading like videos of him creating a black hole, which I thought was kind of funny because he's the villain of the episode, some random ass live streamer dude. Anyway, he went into a coma and became catatonic, and yeah, so he's pretty much half dead. Anyway, it turns out that he is subconsciously like creating these black holes because his brain is a black hole. It's crap science, I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain it. His brain, half of his brain controls the black holes, while the other half of his brain is dead. It's stupid, but we're moving past that. Anyway, blood work, then we see blood work, and he's just like, I'ma buy this gun. Like, what? I think it was a gun or something, yeah. By, like, his mother's grave. This dude is buying a gun by his dead mother's grave. For crap's sake. Anyway, so Cisco builds a spiky ball with that's supposed to kill the black hole, but then Iris is just like, yo, hold up, we can't like kill the black hole, because if we kill the black hole, we kill this random ass live streamer dude. So Cisco's just like, do you not know what a black hole is going to do to us if we don't close it? And Barry's just like, nah. I'm still sad about my daughter, so we can't just kill this guy. And Cisco's just like, for crap's sake. After that, another black hole just opens up, and this one's bigger than the last one. So, using crap science, they managed to... How do I explain this? Basically, Flash gets a new suit, is what I'm saying. They do some crap science, and then Cisco's just like, does some mumbo jumbo, and basically Flash gets a new suit, is what I'm saying. After that, Killer Frost and Dibney, they rescue some people, blah, 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 you know how it is. After that, Flash runs into the black hole, yes, I'm serious, and he pulls out the black hole energy, like he pulls out the mind of the live streamer dude, and then he puts it back into him. It's crap science. I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain this. It was so stupid. Anyway, so turns out the live streamer dude, after you give him black hole energy, he's back to his normal self, except that his eyes are all freaky now. Like, you look into his eyes and you see the whole universe. It's like really, really weird. Anyway, they rescued the guy, they closed the black holes. You might be wondering, what else is there? Well, turns out that the Monitor freaking shows up, and it also turns out that he's a bit of a dick, because he was the one that actually killed Nora's, live translation video thingy. And he basically shows up and he says, yo, Flash, just so you know, you gonna die. Okay, peace out. What a dick. Oh, and it also turns out that Bloodwork also has the cancer that his mother did. You know, the super cancer or whatever it was called. And basically he's just like, oh, dark matter's gonna cure me, so let me test it on myself. Like a dumbass. So he tested on himself, and it turns out that his cancer was spread to like 99% of his body. Then the numbers keep going down until the freaking blood becomes alive and comes out of his skin. And it's creepy as hell, is what I'm saying. So you might be wondering what I think about this episode. Well, it was pretty solid, I guess. A lot of emotion, especially from Iris, which usually I hate, but in this episode, it was okay. It wasn't that bad. This new suit, right? The new suit looks pretty good, you know? I still like it. It's not as good as season 4, that suit, but it is leagues way better than the season 4 suit season 5 suit, because that was a tragedy. I'm not gonna lie, that was just absolutely horrible. But this one is better. Has the gold tinted, stuff like that. Still doesn't have the yellow boots because that would look stupid. And yeah, Cisco is still powerless, in case you were wondering, because he's like, oh, I want to live a normal life, blah blah blah. Even though he works with Team Flash still, so I don't understand why he threw away his powers. It's really weird. And Killer Frost, in case you're wondering what was that all about, well, turns out that Killer Frost wants to live her life. That's why she was bitching around Caitlyn. So there's that. But they resolve it in this episode, so I don't even know why it was an issue, but it was. Dibney was pretty chill this episode, not gonna lie. And then Joe is Joe, Cecile is Cecile. Everybody else is pretty cool, And pretty much I'll give this episode 7 out of 10, to be honest. It was kind of boring, not gonna lie. But hopefully the season is good, better than last season. And but we'll see about that. And thank you guys for watching. Peace out.